If you've ever looked at a standard house cat and thought, this is great, but could we lower the suspension and make it look like a furry lowrider? But wait, before we proceed, please like and subscribe the video, thank you. Then the Munchkin cat is your dream machine. 1. The visuals. Honey, I shrunk the limbs. The Munchkin is essentially a standard issue cat that has been compressed via a natural genetic mutation. They have regular-sized bodies, regular-sized heads, and legs that look like they were borrowed from a different, much smaller animal. The look? In the West, we call this the sausage cat. They look like they are perpetually crouched in pounce mode, even when they're just walking to their food bowl. The variety. They come in every flavor. Long hair, short hair, tuxedo, tabby. You can have a Munchkin that looks like a miniature tiger, or one that looks like a very small, angry cloud. 2. The performance. Low center of gravity. Don't let the built-in lowering kit fool you. These cats are surprisingly fast. Cornering. Because they are so low to the ground, they have the handling of a Formula One car. They can take a 90-degree turn in your hallway at Mach 1 without sliding into the baseboards. Vertical challenges. This is where the review loses half a star. A Munchkin trying to jump onto a high kitchen counter is like watching a professional athlete try to dunk while wearing a backpack full of bricks. They can jump, but they usually require a scaffolding approach. Floor, chair, table, counter. The prairie dog move. Their party trick is standing on their hind legs to see over things. They look like a tiny, furry person checking to see if the mail has arrived. It is 10-10 on the cute scale and 0-10 on the dignity scale. 3. Personality. The eternal kitten. Munchkins are often described as having main character energy, the magpie sector. They are notorious thieves. If you lose your car keys, an earring, or a shiny bottle cap, check the Munchkin hoard, usually located under the sofa or behind the fridge. Social life. They are extremely extroverted. While a regular cat might ignore your guests with cold, calculated indifference, a Munchkin will run up to them like a golden retriever in a catsuit. 4. The controversial bits. The serious section. In Western vet circles and on Reddit, the Munchkin is the subject of heated debate. The ethics. Some people argue it's unethical to breed cats with shortened limbs because it limits their cattiness, jumping, climbing. Others argue that as long as they aren't in pain, let the little guys live. The health check. They aren't prone to the same spinal issues as Dachshunds. Cat spines are more flexible, but they can suffer from lordosis, a dipping spine, or pectus excavatum, hollowed chest. Don't get it from a guy in a trench coat behind a Walmart. Find a reputable breeder. The Munchkin is the perfect pet for someone who wants a tat with a small dog personality and doesn't want to worry about their cat sitting on top of the refrigerator judging them. They are funny, affectionate, and look hilarious in a tiny sweater. Would you like me to find some reputable rescue organizations that specialize in unique breeds like the Munchkin? The Munchkin cat, the corgi of the feline world, is a polarizing figure in the West. Whether you're looking at them through the lens of a potential owner or as a connoisseur of internet cat memes, there is a distinct cultural divide in how they are perceived. Here is a breakdown of the Munchkin cat review, tailored for a Western audience with a dash of our trademark skepticism and humor. The pros. Low rider energy. For the Western viewer who loves a good aesthetic and a quirky personality, the Munchkin has plenty of main character energy. Maximum cute factor. In the West, we love an underdog or undercat. Their short legs give them a perma-kitten look that thrives on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. The rabbit hop. Because their back legs are slightly longer than their front legs, they don't run. They gallop like bunnies. It is objectively hilarious and top-tier slapstick comedy. Surprising agility. Don't let the stubby limbs fool you. They are surprisingly fast cornerers. Think of them as the Mini Cooper of cats. Low center of gravity, great handling, but probably not winning any off-road rallies. The meerkat stance. Munchkins have a habit of sitting up on their hind legs to see over things. It's the ultimate "what they doing over there" meme fodder. The cons. The ethical elephant in the room. Western humor often relies on irony and self-awareness, and the biggest con here is the heavy ethical debate that follows this breed everywhere. The controversy buzzkill. In many Western circles and major registries like the GCCF in the UK, Munchkins are seen as a designer deformity. Bringing one up at a dinner party might get you a lecture on selective breeding faster than you can say meow. Vertical limitations. If you like a cat that can leap from the floor to the top of the fridge in one graceful bound, the Munchkin is not for you. Their vertical is modest. They are floor model cats. Health what-ifs. While fans argue they are healthy, critics point to potential issues like lordosis, excessive curvature of the spine, or pectus excavatum, hollowed chest. In the West, where vet bills can cost more than a used sedan, this is a legitimate financial and emotional concern. The uncanny valley. To some Western viewers, the proportions look off. There's a segment of the population that finds the intentional breeding of short limbs a bit too mad scientist for comfort. Pro tip for Western owners: if you get one, expect to spend 40% of your time explaining to people that, no, he's not a kitten, and yes, he can actually reach the litter box.